have a very special award upcoming. We touched upon this briefly when the evening started. There has been a Heart of Gold Award for the St. Louis Sports Hall of Fame. But before I tell you about the final title of it, I must congratulate Greg Marisek, the overall committee for the St. Louis Sports Hall of Fame. You hit every right note in renaming this Heart of Gold Award the J Kim Tucci Award. So congratulations, Greg, for what you did. And Margie Price, the Executive Director of the St. Louis Men's Group Against Cancer, is indeed our winner. Now, as Margie makes her way up here with us this evening, Joe Fresta, Kim Tucci's partner at the Post House Company. Joe, stand up, please. Kim's daughter, Alexis. Alexis, how are you, dear? Who's with you? Holmes is with you. Hi, Holmes. Holmes, by the way, is a magnificent athlete, a far superior athlete to his grandfather. And along with everybody I just mentioned, Melissa Smith and Teresa Baumkamp are the daughters of Margie Price. Margie, come over and sit down for a second. How are you doing? First of all, Howard Balzer told me a moment ago that today at your luncheon, at which you distribute funds to the various cancer organizations, you contributed today $325,000 to the various cancer organizations around St. Louis.
Yes, we did. It was a great day. It's always one of my favorite days of the year when we give away the money we raised the previous year.
And as a business partner of Kim's, a personal friend, we both attended countless luncheons sitting alongside of him. The worst part of that entire scenario is we had to listen to the jokes. The horrible jokes.
Yeah, they were horrible, but God, I miss them. I would give anything to hear him tell one of those awful jokes one more time. Kim was the best, absolutely the best. He was, actually, I guess I shouldn't say his jokes were horrible because my husband always says we're so much alike. So that means I can't tell a good joke. But Kim was like a brother to me. And I was very fortunate. I had three partners, John Farrar, Kim Tucci, and Joe Fresta, who is with us tonight, of course. And it was an incredible run for 29 years. And we stopped, we sold our company when, because we had some health issues on my side of the family. Of course, who thought Kim would get sick, because Kim was going to be around forever. He was just bigger than life, and he was just always going to be there. And now he isn't.
I first met him in 1966 playing soccer at St. Philip Neri for the CYC up in Walnut Park in North St. Louis. When did you happen upon him?
Oh my gosh, I don't know. We were partners for 29 years, and I think I actually met Kim when he was in, he was an agent. He had Burns and Bono.
Oh, were you about to say bookie?
No, an agent.
Okay.
He booked his talent, Burns and Bono, and Kim was a man about town, and I probably just knew him around from things and then started having one-on-one contact with him when he was an agent for this Brother and Sister Act.
As a follow-up to what you did earlier today, your group brings the entire cancer community together, a perfect link-up, again with Kim, the overall great connector.
The great connector, absolutely. But the St. Louis Men's Group Against Cancer is really pretty crazy, wonderful, good, because we raise money for cancer research, care, and prevention for men, women, pediatric, and geriatric. And Kim, of course, got very involved in it as our auctioneer every year. And I think Guy Phillips refers to him as the angry auctioneer. You probably all have heard him auction. But he was great. He never stopped. He never said no. And he's Kim.
He did never say no to anyone. By the way, congratulations. This is your 50th year for the St. Louis Men's Group Against Cancer.
Yeah.
You have raised more than $6 million for cancer-related organizations.
Yeah, we have. It's really great. And for the ladies in the room, I will tell you, it's really been an amazing run for me. I haven't been with them for 50 years, but I call the committee my guys. They're all my guys, and I'm the only woman, so that's kind of cool when you think about it. But we did just book our speaker for the November 21st, 2019 dinner. It's going to be Cal Ripken. He will be in here, and we're really excited to have him come in. And he just wrote a book, too, Just Show Up, which I thought was kind of cool. So anyhow, he'll be our speaker this year.
At that annual dinner, which is at the Ritz-Carlton, a huge success, and you give not just to specific institutions, but to projects within those institutions.
Exactly. We don't just give money to Siteman or to Mercy or anybody like that. We give to specific causes within those hospital institutions, and we people have to we hold them responsible for every single penny we get for them. And that's what I told them today. We made a promise to them if they make a promise to us. And the promise we want from them is that they will use the money that we give them to do their job and to make a difference. And our promise to them, after they do that, is we will continue giving you money, and we'll work hard to raise it and always give you more.
And three of your absolute key buzzwords I see in all your publications, your website, when you speak at the dinner, have been research, prevention, and care.
Exactly.
And that continues to be the credo of the overall group?
That's our mission, absolutely. And this year we did, the men did another, well, they didn't do it, but they sponsored it. We did our first women's event.
It was in April, just recently passed.
Just recently passed. It was a huge success, and I will say it took the men 40 years, I guess, Michael, to get to 500 people, and the women had 529 our first year. So we had Deborah Norville in, and she was fabulous. And I will tell you, she did have a cancer scare like the week after I signed a contract with her, and was on national TV. And so that was also timely, but she was wonderful. She was absolutely stellar, and she shared her story with us and the challenges she faced. And actually, if you don't all know the story, one of her viewers called into the station because they said they saw a lump on the side of her neck. So I guess we should all be in TV, because she had a lot of people looking out for her, and that's how the cancerous nodule on her thyroid was discovered, from a viewer.
As a follow-up to that, the scope of my last question is really enormous, but any closer to a cure for cancer?
I'm not a doctor. I'm not a doctor. I just keep working. I'm down there like all my guys, just trying to raise money for the people who hopefully will one day find a cure for cancer. And I think I know they've made tremendous strides. I sit here accepting this award named after Kim, who passed away from cancer, and you're asking me if, I don't know. I spoke with one of his doctors today at the luncheon from Barnes, and I said, boy, I really miss Kim so much. And the guy said, boy, so do I. And I tried so hard. And he did. But I think they've made strides. Have they found a cure? Maybe for some types. But I really believe, and with everything in me, that the day will come when we have to change our name from St. Louis Men's Group Against Cancer to something else, because cancer is going to go away. It has to go away. There's just too many people that are fighting it, and we're going to win.
Well, congratulations, Margie, and to Alexis, Holmes, the entire family. I will share with you what a grief counselor shared with our family when we lost a daughter in December of 2008. Death is the end of a life, not a relationship. We will continue to honor the memory of J Kim Tucci, and we will always do it with a smile on our face. So thank you, Margie.
Thank you.
Thank you for all your work on behalf of the prevention of cancer.
Thank you. And I just have to tell you one thing. I heard a long time ago, it's an old fable kind of thing. A person never, ever dies as long as someone says their name. So you all have made it possible for people to say J Kim Tucci for a long, long time, and I thank you so much for that. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.